Hello and welcome to Jubilee Road for another model locomotive review. Today we are looking at the new 00 gauge Bachmann Class 70 in Colas Rail Freight livery. So hello guys, yes, and welcome back to another locomotive review. Now you probably guessed I was going to get this model because I am a big fan of Colas and their very brightly coloured locomotives. So today then, as usual, we're going to have a look at this new model, have a look what we get in the box, have a look at the details, some technical points on the model, and also give it a run for the first time here at the layout. So first things first then, we'll have a look at the end of the box so you can see what we got. There we go, it's Class 70, and it's 70805 in Colas Rail. So, let's get straight to it and let's open it up. Been looking forward to getting this model, guys, because as you know I did sell my original Class 70, which was in Freightliner livery, so it's nice to get one back. So, as usual then, we get the logo in the ice cube packaging. And then down here, yes, we have the usual stuff. We got the exploded diagram just there, list of parts and how to fit decoders, and on this side how to fit extra detail on all that kind of stuff, which always helps. And then we got warranty on that page, which I very rarely look at. So if we remove that part of the box, because we don't need it, we'll just slide this off here. There we go. Don't need that part. We do have a detailing pack with the model. Be careful because it's normally taped. And it's a pretty good detailing pack. Plenty of bits in there. Got a front valance, we got couplings, hoses, and loads of other bits and pieces in there. So yeah, that's actually a good detailing pack. So now we come to the main event, which is the model itself. Looking really well detailed already. Oh, and a good weight. So there's the model then, guys. So what we're going to do now is get it onto the track and have a much closer look at the model in detail. So let's start at the front of the model then. Straight away, it's actually looking really nicely detailed. We do have sprung buffers on the model, which is always a nice touch. We have a lamp iron, we have directional lighting, you can see the location holes there for all the detail parts. This end does not have the coupling pre-fitted, it's actually at the other end of the model. We do have separately fitted windscreen wipers, the glazing's actually done really nicely. We do have, you guessed it, warning stickers, guys, on the front of the model, and we do have a centre light there as well. The cab does have a driver pre-fitted, so which is really nice because not all models come with a driver, so that's a nice touch. So let's have a look down at the length of the model then. Straight off we do have the number there, which is, as I said, is 70805. We do have the Colas logo there, done really nicely actually, really impressed with that. We got nice handrails there picked out in the white colour, and the steps there picked out in yellow. It's got really nice underframe detail, and the bogies are well detailed as well with all the suspension, and some colours are picked out there as well. And wow, guys, I gotta be honest, I've never seen so many warning stickers on one model. They are plastered everywhere on this model, as you'll see as we go down. We got plenty of doors and grills and loads of detail. And there we go, we got the Colas Rail Freight done really nicely. Definitely stands out on the extremely bright background of the livery on this model. Again, really quite good under-frame detail. Plenty of handrails, and you can see loads and loads of doors again, and a lot of warning signs, as you would expect. So there we go, guys, we're at the other end of the model. We do have the nice handrails. They actually look quite nice quality, fair play. and the number and the Colas livery really looking really good on this model. Now, do we have opening cab doors? Let's find out. No, we don't, which doesn't really matter because it's a bit pointless anyway. Also, the glazing's done really nice. Just here, it's nicely done. Doesn't feel like it's ever going to fall out, which is always nice. So yeah, overall, this model's really starting to look really nice. We'll have a look at the roof detail, guys, and yeah, yet again, there is warning stickers plastered all over the roof as well. God, they really want you to be safe on this locomotive, don't they? So if we go then, we got more detail. You got the 2 exhausts there, access panels, and then we got the 2 fans, which are actually modelled really nicely, looking really nice. We come towards the front of the model then. So yeah, really, really nice detail on this model. I'm not going to show you the other side or this end of the model because it's exactly the same, just this cab does not have a driver in it and this end does. So next up, we're going to see the running quality. Now, as usual, guys, I've not run this model, so it'll be interesting to see how it runs. So now the model is on the track. Just before we get to the running, I like to just say a few technical things about the model. You do need a 21-pin decoder for the model. This model currently is in the DC formation, which I normally buy most of my models. There are 3 switches located under here in the fuel tanks when you turn the model upside down. One of them controls the tail lights, which you can turn on or off. One of them controls the cab lights, and the other one, which I've not heard of before, controls the high intensity lighting, so I'm guessing that's how bright they're going to be. Also, the model does come with all-wheel pickup, so there should be no problems running the model, and it does weigh a good amount. So that's the technical things out the way then. So let's run the model down towards the footbridge as we always do and see how it runs. So let's see how it goes. That's really impressive, guys, straight out of the box. No motor noise to speak of, it's not hesitating, it's... Yeah, that's really, really good running there. Considering that, as I said, this is a DC model, I don't suppose you can get much better than that. LED lighting working really nicely at the front with the 3 lights. This has got to be one of the smoothest running models I think I've had straight out of the box. Really, really impressed with this. And as you can see, you can get the model to go pretty slow there. And no shaking about, no juddering, nothing. Yeah, that's definitely a 10 out of 10 on running quality straight out the box. And you can see the LED lighting system on this model runs at all speeds. I'm not quite sure how they've done that, because normally you have to make the model go fairly quickly for the lights to work. But on this, as you saw there, the taillights were working at virtually crawl speed, so that's a good thumbs up there. So let's take it round the layout then and see how it copes. I shouldn't imagine there'd be any problems, but copes on the curves and the point work. So Colas 70, take it away on your first journey round Jubilee Road. I would go the wrong way there, guys, wouldn't I? I have to mess up at least once a video. It's got to be done. It wouldn't be one of my videos if I didn't mess up, would it? So then let's follow it around the layout. And there we go, that was the little running session there with the Class 70. It seems really well built, to be honest, this model. It seems to have a slight issue with the curve which you can see down the bottom end. I'm not sure the reason for that, but it's not the only loco that does that, so I'm guessing that's more towards the track work than the actual model itself. Yeah, it runs really well, there's no hesitation, there's no stuttering, it went over the points fine, and the rest of the layout is not an issue. The LED lighting is actually really good on this model, really nice, bright, and well, that's what modern locomotives are like. So yeah, really impressed, and obviously no motor noise. It looks very bright, guys, running around the layout, but that's a good thing. It gives layout a bit of colour. So then, what do I give this model out of 10? Well, actually I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10, because this end, you can see there's a slight lip, I don't know if you can just see it there, where the cab doesn't quite meet the main body, which is a slight shame. I don't know if it's like that on all models, but it is on mine, so I'm gonna give it 1 mark down for that. So yeah, 9 out of 10, I think that's really good going. It's gotta be honest, it's not my favourite diesel locomotive. It is a bit ugly, but being a Colas Rail fan, I've got to get one, guys. So yeah, there we are, guys. That's the end of the review today. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think of the model, and let me know if you do have one, and what you think of it yourself. So I'll be back here at Jubilee Road, or on location very soon, guys. So bye everyone.